Today we'll unravel the intricacies of crypto staking. With the emergence of restaking and liquid staking derivatives, the landscape is shifting rapidly. Whether you're a newbie or just getting started on scratching the surface of proof of stake, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll be on the forefront of this breaking new technology. Welcome to Liquid Gold, your go-to for all things crypto. Give us a thumbs up if you're ready to learn, and for more enlightening content, don't forget to subscribe. Ready to dive in? Let's get into it. Proof of stake is one of the two main consensus mechanisms for blockchain technology. The mechanism is the linchpin for securing the network and the reason validators are incentivized. Ethereum might be the most renowned proof of stake network, but there's countless other staking blockchains that have emerged. Interestingly, many of them originated as ERC20 tokens, altcoins on top of Ethereum, before launching their own proof of stake blockchains. For a proof of stake network, security is achieved through locking your coins onto the network, like ETH on Ethereum for example, and thus becoming the validators for the upcoming blocks. The amount and duration of staking can influence the chances of being selected to mine the upcoming blocks. In essence, the longer and larger that you have a stake, the better your chances are of reaping the rewards. Once chosen, the validators create the next block based on receiving the transactions. And upon successful addition to the blockchain, they earn their reward, which can be a combination of transaction fees and newly minted coins. So let's talk about the risks. What's the downside of staking? Depending on the network, stakers can be locked for a certain time period, after which the duration has passed, they can unstake their coins and leave with their reward. Before you stake your coins with any proof of stake cryptocurrency, make sure you have a look at the staking requirements and the rules that they set out. One of the most lauded advantages of proof of stake systems over their counterpart proof of work is that they have a marked difference in energy consumption. The proof of work system, which underpins cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, rely on miners using powerful, energy-intensive hardware known as ASICs to solve intricate mathematical problems and validate transactions. This process consumes an enormous amount of electricity, and it leads to a significant environmental concern. On the other hand, proof of stake circumvents this energy-heavy approach. Instead of relying on computational work, proof of stake secures the network and validates transactions by having participants lock or stake their coins on the network. This method is inherently more energy efficient and thus avoids the relentless demand for computational power, and it makes it much more sustainable as an option in the long term. By staking their coins, participants signal their commitment and vested interest in maintaining the network's integrity. However, this commitment isn't without its checks and balances. To ensure that validators act in the network's best interest, proof of stake systems often incorporate punitive measures known as slashing. So if a validator is found to act maliciously or attempts to approve fraudulent transactions, they face consequences. Depending on the severity of the infraction, they could lose a portion or even the entirety of their staked coins. This mechanism, known as slashing, serves as a robust deterrent against any malicious intent. The potential for significant financial loss ensures that validators remain honest, and thus that bolsters the network's security. Okay, so now for some of the newer applications that will likely make their way into popular consumer apps like Uniswap and MetaMask pretty soon. One of the disadvantages of staking coins on a network is that you lose liquidity. What that means is once you stake your ETH on Lido, for example, and you might get that sweet 6% gain for the year, you lose access to your ETH for that period, so I can't trade it if the market dips. In comes liquid staking derivatives. When you place your coins on a staking protocol like Lido, they'll give you stETH in return, staked ETH, as a token. It's a synthetic token which gives you back a degree of liquidity to your funds. Okay, so I've bought $3,000 worth of ETH, for example. I staked it on Lido, and I don't want to unstake it or I'm going to lose all my compounding rewards. I'm going to instead use that stETH token to trade the market, and if we hit like a black swan event and I need to jump out at the stablecoins, I can avoid the losses. Be mindful that stablecoins have their own tax implications as well, so you need to read up on how staking and unstaking coins are treated as tax in your country. Now for something a bit more experimental for the hardcore enthusiasts, here's a taste of what the future holds for coin stakers. The ingenious minds behind EigenLayer recently introduced a restaking solution. Given that you can stake your coins on one network to provide network security, can I also use the proof across another proof of stake network? This approach compounds gains and maximizes the utility out of their staked coins. Well, that's what the EigenLayer protocol is for. Imagine a future where there's a marketplace for networks that you can stake your coins on, where you could choose a few options and access the rewards across the different networks. The rate of rewards might drop as a result of the increasing supply of proofs, but the point is that locking coins for staking may be usable across multiple networks and not just bound to one. Imagine your MetaMask or Uniswap app could select multiple networks to stake coins across. This could be a reality in the coming years. Have a look at their website to learn more about this innovative protocol. It's a great one, eigenlayer.xyz, link up above. Thanks for joining me today to discuss crypto staking. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button and subscribe for regular explainer videos just like this one.